Welcome to a double
and
dice
with your host Kim
and Jocelyn.
Pour your favorite beverage,
Pull up a comfy chair,
because we are ready to roll.
Welcome to episode 160 of a double and dice. And today we should have some board games to talk about.
I mean, sorta. Maybe.
Did I tell you the story? Did I tell in the last podcast or tell you that I told Jordan we have to change our name?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, you told me that at the end of the last podcast.
Right. Yeah. And Dave's like, so what are you playing Saturday on your Zombicide North TV channel?
Listen, sometimes you don't play Zombicide.
It's like 90% now.
I know. But like I tuned in a couple weeks ago and you were playing DC United and I was like, WTF, man, this is not what I came to expect from DM North TV.
Well, that's because, when we have the two people who are away that usually play with us in Zombicide, we have to come up with something else.
So is it just that you're like so into Zombicide now that it's like the main go-to, or you just haven't been getting around to playing other games, or like what's the thought process?
No, I think
there?
It's just the main go-to. So when Nerdiana and Millie are around, that's the game we play with them, right?
Yeah.
So if they aren't around, then we find another game to play.
Right.
So I guess the first one is Zombicide. If they're not around, then we will find something else to play.
Interesting.
So they weren't around the day we played DC United.
With your Marvel United graphics.
Jordo will have to get the DC playmat.
I think it said Marvel United in like the pre-screen too. Like I don't think he updated that.
No,
Anyway.
I think he just put United because just in case we mix matched and he doesn't want to put both, and
I don't know, man. So anyway, Kim, how are you feeling today?
I'm good. How are you feeling today?
I'm fine, but I think most of Canada's pretty sad today.
Yeah.
We are recording this on the day that Canada came second in the Olympics in hockey.
For both men's and women's.
Well, the women was on Thursday.
Yeah.
But today, this morning, people got up early. Some of them went to bars. I didn't watch it. Surprise. Shocker.
You didn't go to the bar that you say you were going to go at 8 a.m.?
We were joking about that last night when you guys were playing Zombicide on stream. Rob and I were both in the chat. And we were joking that I was picking him up so that we could go to the bar at 8 a.m. and watch the hockey game, because the province changed the liquor laws for today. Today, that they could start selling beer at 6. I think 6 a.m. because of the hockey game. It's not the first time the province has done that. It's done it before.
Just Ontario?
Yeah, because liquor laws are provincial. I'm sure other provinces did things too. But I can only speak to Ontario because it's the only one I paid attention to. But yeah, Ontario's done it before. If there's been like a big game at a weird time zone or whatever, like extending the liquor hours or opening them up early so that if the bars want to open to watch the game or whatever, then you can go to the bar and have a beer. It's maybe a little early for me.
I think I'm more sad over the women than the men. I prefer women's hockey.
But we got gold in curling.
Yeah.
Women's curling, right?
No. Men's was gold, and I think women's was bronze.
Oh, okay. I'm confused. I did not pay any attention. But my dad is a big curling fan, and I could have swore that the women did well, but maybe I'm confused.
They got bronze.
It was Team Homan he was shooting for, because she's from Ontario and she partners with a brewery called Lake of Bays Brewing, and they do like a what do you call it, like a sleeve for their beer, for their light beer with her logo and stuff on it. Anyway, bronze is still good, because you know what bronze is? Bronze is third in the entire world, and there's a lot of countries in the entire world.
Yeah, I'm talking about silver's not bad, man.
No, it's not at all. Yeah, it's amazing. But I also understand that people wanted us to get gold. So
Because hockey's our sport. I don't know. That's what they say.
Who's they?
I don't know. Canada says.
Yeah. So anyway, we got a bunch of medals. The Olympics are now over.
Yep.
They did the closing ceremonies in the Verona Arena in Italy. And I've been to the Verona Arena. When Rob and I went on vacation to Italy a couple years ago, we went to Verona.
Oh, where they had the closing? Yeah.
Yeah.
I watched it today. Then I was like, boring. I can't fast forward.
I didn't watch it, but I've been to the Verona Arena. I feel like when we were there, we couldn't tour it because they were setting up for a show, but we walked all around it, and we had like a nice meal overlooking it at a restaurant on like a cafe, like on the street. So
it must be like the place where they do all their entertainment, not the actual historical Coliseum.
No, it's the actual historical Coliseum.
Yeah, it is, but it's not the one though.
It is the one.
Is it the one? Are you sure?
Verona. There's Coliseums all over.
Yeah,
Europe.
But I don't think that's the main one.
Like the one that they call the Coliseum is in Rome.
Yeah, that one is. They probably can't touch.
No, that one is like the historical ruin.
Yeah.
But the Verona Arena is actually quite well maintained, and they hold concerts and festivals and operas and all kinds of stuff there.
Yeah, that's why it's probably set up for a stage.
Yeah, there's a few of them like that. So when we were in France last year, we went to Nîmes. There's a Nîmes Arena, and there's another one in Arles, and those are both working arenas as well.
And guess what? It's in France in 2030.
Cool.
Just next door.
Vive le français. No, it's exciting. So yeah, Olympics are over, and
not
Canadians
really.
What do you mean, not really?
Paralympics go on now.
Right, but the main Olympics are over. Now we go to Paralympics, and then there's a break, and then summer will happen at some point. I don't follow the sports, you know that.
Then it'll be the soccer.
Le football.
So, which Canada is in.
I will take your word for it. I will require regular sporting.
So that'll be the next big one would be the soccer.
Is that the World Cup?
Yep.
Well, you can provide World Cup updates. I will listen.
Really?
You just signed up for it. There's no going back now.
I'll watch it if I could, but I've always been a Spain fan. I've always supported Spain as my team. So when Canada's in it, are they really soccer players? I don't know. So I don't expect much from them.
I don't know.
You never know. You never know.
You know what? They're competing on the world stage, and all the world's a stage, and each of us is a player.
Yeah. So I will root for Canada. I'll root for Spain. If Trinidad happens to have a team, which I don't think so, I'll root for them. But it's nice to see Trinidadians come out into the Winter Olympics.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we had a skier.
Cool.
Skier? Something?
I don't know.
Something with skis. And a bobsled, of course.
Obviously.
Just don't come in last.
I think I saw some bobsledding. No, was it bobsledding? Is that the one where they go down the chute, basically?
Yeah, they jump into the little thing and then they go down the thing.
That's right. Bobsledding. Yeah, I was somewhere. I don't remember where. And there was a television. It was probably like a restaurant or something. And the bobsledding was on. Oh, that's right. Because we went out for a beer the other night and we just went down to the pub and they had the bobsledding on. And the Canadian bobsledders were having a real rough time.
Oh my God.
They could not steer their bobsled well. And they were like bouncing off the track. Like it was not good. I was like, oh man, I'm sorry guys. That did not go well for you.
Yeah, it's about control.
You bobsledded about 4 million times better than I could, and it still didn't go better for you.
I would have flipped by the time I ran.
I never
could have run. So
no, I never could have done it. Like kudos to all these athletes that train and get there. And if something doesn't go right and they have a rough time or whatever, like that's awful. I feel for them, but everyone out there is doing this at a much higher capacity than I can, and I give them all kudos. So.
Yeah, I can't understand how you even start to think I'm a bobsledder. Like, I want to be a bobsledder. Like, I would be so scared. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Like Cool Runnings, right? Like that was the movie.
Yeah, the Jamaicans.
The Jamaican bobsled
They still
team.
have a bobsledding team.
Hey, good on them. They have no snow, but they can bobsled. So
they do through sand. I don't know.
This has been our sports podcast. Thanks for listening.
So I have to give World Cup updates.
You have to give World Cup updates now. It's required, right, everybody? You have to write in. You can send us an email. You can comment on our socials. We're looking forward to Kim's World Cup updates.
Okay, I talk about 3 teams. Canada, Spain, and if Trinidad made it. I don't know. I gotta look that one up. I don't think they did. But
can't help you. I have no idea.
I will look it up for the next one.
Yeah.
But it's still summertime, so we gotta wait.
So you're not as dejected as you were after the Blue Jays lost.
You mean the baseball?
Yes, the World Series.
Well, I was a little bit mad.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't get mad how I got pretty emotionally with hockey as I do with baseball.
Yeah.
Because I don't really like hockey. I don't like NHL, I'll just put it that way. I don't like hockey as a sport.
I mean, hockey is basically soccer on ice skates.
You don't have a stick in soccer. No, and the ball's a little bigger than a puck.
But it's the same general setup.
True.
There's a goalie. There's 5 people on the field for each side. There's offsides. There's all that sort of stuff. You're kicking a ball instead. It's hockey and soccer are basically the same sport.
I will die on that hill. You about this.
I will die on that hill. It is very similar.
Okay.
There's ice skates. There's a puck, and there's a stick versus a ball, but the rest of it is pretty much the same.
So it's like speed skating is like running.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It is.
Except you're on ice.
Like, I'm not saying that there isn't different skills involved to skate versus run playing soccer, but the general mechanics of the game are very similar. That's what I'm saying. That is my hot take.
All right.
So
you heard it here, folks.
Come at me at
Jocelyn's hot takes. Soccer is like hockey.
It is.
Hockey is like soccer.
The mechanics of the game are materially similar. That's what I'm saying. So anyway, so that was sports talk with double and dice. And
butchered.
No, it's all good.
I didn't butcher sport. You can butcher sports. I don't know.
I mean, if anyone's gonna butcher sports, it's gonna be me. But that's okay. Just because I know stuff about sports doesn't mean I pay attention. So you played Zombicide, Kim?
Yeah, our second scenario of Rio de Janeiro. We did well again, which again, I don't know. This is very surprisingly that we've actually started off really good. So when we got online, and I was first, Matt said that the scenario was supposed to take 60 minutes. Pretty much if you're in person.
So when I looked at the stream this morning when I got up, it looks like the stream was about 3 hours long.
That's about right.
And I feel like there was probably about 10 to 15 minutes of preamble, and there was probably some debrief at the end.
Yeah, I went to bed at 2 a.m.
Yeah. But the stream
started at like 9:45 or something like that.
So the game itself was probably like 2.5 hours?
Yeah.
Give or take?
I think we talked a lot in this one too, like strategy-wise.
Yeah, I was watching the replay a little bit today on Twitch. Because I was wondering, if I watch Twitch replays, do I earn channel points? But I couldn't tell. I don't think I do. I think I have to watch live to get channel points. Because I used all my channel points to claim the ring, and then you took it back for me, so I don't have it anymore. There's all these channel point things on Twitch.
I have lots of donuts.
Timbits.
Timbits.
Yeah, I use all of my Timbits to claim this reward is mine, which is basically like the One Ring from Lord of the Rings, basically. Yep. And now I don't have enough Timbits to claim it back, because I think it's at about like almost 1,600 Timbits right now.
That's how much you have? Oh, that's how much the ring is?
Worth.
How about that? Yeah.
Yeah, I have about after last night, I think I probably have about 900 Timbits.
You don't want to know how much I have.
I know. Well, you're on the stream the whole time.
Just on Saturdays.
On Dice Station Zebra, I have like 17,000 channel points that we haven't named yet.
I still have more than that.
I'm sure you do. I was saying to Rob,
100,000.
I was saying to Rob that I'm gonna have to start setting my computer up just to watch Twitch. Like before, when I go to bed, like mute it, leave the computer on.
Oh, that's true. You will get your. Is it like is it like 10 or 50 every 10 minutes or something like that?
Yeah, something like that. I think it's like 10 every so many minutes. You get more if you interact, and there's more if you claim your bonuses, if you click the little bonus, which I won't be able to do if I'm sleeping. But it's more points than I would get right now because I turn it off when I go to bed. So I might have to start cheating my way into some channel points unless I can figure out how to, through mod view, to steal some. I haven't figured that out yet.
I don't think you can.
I don't know. Okay, I might hack your account. It could be done. Kim wakes up one day, all of her Timbits are gone. I should probably explain what Timbits are. Since most of our listeners are
you know what?
Canadian.
Some of the Americans know what Tim Hortons is because it's in the American side.
And there's one in the UK now.
Yes.
Yeah. So Timbits are basically what you would call in the other parts of the world as donut holes. So the center of the donut is cut out, basically, which I don't even think that's what they do anymore. I think they just make them as little round donuts. But that's how they started. You would punch a hole in the center of your donut, and then instead of throwing that away, you would deep fry that as a ball, and you would get a Timbit. It's called Timbit because the Canadian coffee chain is called Tim Hortons after a hockey player, Tim Horton, who started the chain, and so they are called Timbits, which, now that I'm saying that out loud, in that context, I'm just going to stop talking right now and leave that for anyone else to come up with their own decisions on what that could be. So anyway, that's what a Timbit is. It's a donut hole. And because we are Canadian...
That just sounds wrong.
I'm telling you, that's why I stopped talking. So at DM North TV, we're Canadian, and so that's why they named our channel points Timbits.
Z North TV.
Yes, Z North TV. So when Millie and Nerdiana say it, do they say Rio Z Janeiro?
Good question. I never asked them.
Because I heard something, there was some kind of conversation about Z versus Z at the beginning of the stream last night.
Because Jordan never knows what to say. But in Canada, I say Z.
I say Z.
Is it Z in Canada?
I don't know. I'm doing like singing the alphabet in my head.
Is that going to do it? Even if we say Z, it's going to be Z in your head.
I don't know. Apparently, they changed the alphabet song. Did you know that?
What? No.
So, like, the cadence of the alphabet song, like, I grew up with the alphabet song. We all did, right? Like, A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P, etc. So, apparently, it has a different cadence now. It doesn't follow that same cadence. It's not L, M, N, O, P anymore.
No.
It's like
what is
L, M, N, O, P, Q, R, or something like that. I don't know. Look it up. The alphabet song has changed. Just like they have different math.
My kindergarten friend teachers.
Yeah, ask them how to sing the alphabet song.
It's different now.
I've heard that it's different now, just like they teach math differently now.
They're going to be like, what are you talking about?
New math. Whatever. Apparently, the alphabet song has changed. It's not LMNOP anymore.
All right, that is my homework. I will find out from a kindergarten teacher
how to sing the alphabet song.
The alphabet song. Oh, just have them sing it and see if it's what they say. What they happen. They're going to be like, what are you making me do?
I heard this on the internet, so it has to be true.
Oh, of course. Internet's always right.
Except when it's not. So, yeah. But anyway, I don't know if it's true or not, but that's what I heard on the internet about the alphabet song. And we got distracted because we talked about the letter Z. So Rio Z Janeiro. Rio Z Janeiro. Z sounds better.
Z does sound better. Even if okay, Fort Hendricks didn't have it. Washington ZC, Washington ZC, I don't know.
ZC.
Fort Hendricks didn't have it. Rio Z Janeiro, Rio Z Janeiro, no. Perez. It's not Perez Z or Z, it's Perez.
Yeah, I don't know. So anyway, so you said it went well.
It went well. We survived. And there was one point where we had no zombies on the board towards the end of the game. Isn't that weird?
That sounds like you cheated.
I don't think we did. We just managed well.
And by whenever I say it sounds like you cheated, I don't mean you actually cheated. I mean that something didn't go properly according to the rules, not on purpose.
Anyways, I don't know. I was just like, this seems weird. Like, and then Jordan's like, why'd you have to say it?
Don't say
Great.
it.
Oh,
and then
we all survived.
Everywhere.
Our 6 characters that went from Fort Hendricks to a vacation to Rio de Janeiro. Things are well. There's a lot of more achievements in this campaign.
Okay.
So we got a bit like 4 achievements, which we don't know what they do yet. So it could come up as you go through the campaign.
It's gonna make it harder for you later.
Maybe they're either good. They could be good or bad. They're called achievements, but it doesn't mean like they could be good achievements.
That's right.
Right?
You can
it's
achieve
just something
lots
you
of things,
earned.
even bad things. Yeah.
So we'll see as we go through what those do for us. But all our characters survive. We had some characters that had 1 life left. So, we
How
did
many
get some hits.
How many levels of this game are there?
What do you mean level? Like scenarios?
Yeah.
In the campaign, there's 10.
Okay.
Yep.
And this was number 2, number 3.
This is number 4 in the campaign. There's 3. There's 4 altogether. We're on our 3rd campaign box.
You're on your 3rd campaign box, but which scenario was this out of the 10?
2.
Number 2. Okay.
Yeah. So we'll be on to number 3. 2.
Speaking of 2, we went out for dinner last night with my niece and my nephew and my sister and my brother-in-law. And every time we say 2 like that, it's old school, because one time we played drive-through with Nathan in his basement, and he ordered. He was the drive-through and the person making the order. So he wanted a double and a donut. And when we asked how much it was, he said 2. We're like, 2 what? And he's like, 2. So anyway, that was like probably 3 years ago when he was like 4. Now he's almost 7. So.
And he's like, what the heck are you talking about?
Yeah, he has no idea. But we had a lovely dinner with them at we went to Il Fornello. It's like an Italian chain. So yeah, we went out there last night. It was fun to sit there. Penelope, who's my niece, she will be 5 in July. She insisted I sit next to her. So I sat next to her so she could basically put her feet on me all day.
We went to dim sum.
Oh, yeah?
And it's the Chinese New Year going on.
Yes.
So we were walking up to the restaurant. We kept hearing drumming.
Mm-hmm.
And we were like, where's this drumming coming from? To walk into the restaurant to drumming and the dragons.
Nice.
Yeah, they had about 3 dragons. They did a show. It was really cool. Didn't expect that.
Awesome.
Dim sum's yummy.
It is really fun to see the traditional dances for Lunar New Year.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So yeah, happy Chinese New Year to whom celebrates.
That's right. Gung Hai Fat Joy?
Kung Hei Fat Joy?
Something like that.
Please,
Apologies if we got that wrong.
Please correct us.
There's 2 ways to say it. There's that way and there's a different way. Depending on, I guess maybe it's Mandarin versus...
Oh, okay. Yeah.
I can't think of the Cantonese.
Cantonese, yeah.
I knew it was coming. Anyway, so yeah, happy Lunar New Year to those who celebrate. And it's also Ramadan, Kim.
That is correct.
So there's a lot of celebrating. Yeah.
Lent. What's going on?
Is Lent started already?
Yes. Because one of the kids was telling me, and I was like, I'm guessing you were Catholic then.
Yeah.
She was telling me about Lent. Yeah. There's a lot of people who fast too. In the other school I go to.
I guess that makes sense. I just, for some reason, had forgotten that Lent was already happening. So there's a lot of stuff happening right now.
Yeah.
You know what else is happening this week, Kim?
Yeah, it's on the 26th, right?
26, yep. 26? 27th?
I looked it up.
I have it in my calendar. 27th.
Oh, our first episode was 26th.
I have the 27th in my calendar.
What's Buzzsprout Day 26?
I don't know. Maybe we uploaded it. Anyway, either way, our podcast episode is anniversary this week.
Yeah. We haven't really planned our anniversary episode.
This is it right now.
Right. We're just going to talk. Which we've been talking sports and things that people are celebrating.
And dinner. Holidays. It's a perfectly good episode.
Food.
Yeah. All the things.
Yeah. And then we're moving into this will be our 4th season. You don't like seasons, so
you can say whatever you want.
Season 4th?
No.
5th?
6th.
And go to Buzzsprout.
We started in 2020.
Oh my gosh.
It's now 2026.
Oh, 6? Yeah.
Kim doing math.
Kim is looking at we are in season 6. We're going to 7.
Yeah.
Yep. 7
20,
seasons.
21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26. We are now into the 7th season of this craziness.
So this will be the last episode of season 6.
Or the first episode of season 7.
I don't know if to do it before or after. I don't know.
It's the closest one. The next one will be well into the next.
It'll be into March.
Yeah.
Because this month's almost done.
Kim was going to have something else to talk about tonight, but I ruined her plans.
Yeah. I was actually going to start my solo gaming. Mm-hmm. And I was going to start it tonight because I had a early night. And I don't have to do reading today.
Nice.
So then Jocelyn's like, yo, man, I got to travel in the next 2 weeks.
Well, I did mention it very high level last time. I was like, I have to look at the calendar. I think I'm traveling, blah, blah, blah.
Do you think I remember these things?
Yeah, and then I completely forgot. So anyway, but yes, I leave tomorrow afternoon, which is Monday, which is the day we normally record, Monday evenings. I leave tomorrow afternoon for a work trip for Vancouver, and I'm going to be gone for almost 2 weeks. I don't come back until March 6th.
That's a long time.
Yeah.
For a work trip.
I could have come home Friday, but then I would have had to have gone back on Monday. So I decided to just take the weekend and stay in Vancouver.
Because it's your sister.
Yeah, my sister. It's like a 5-hour flight plus, airport times. You have to be there like 90 minutes before, and then you have to get out of the airport and drive home. So it's like a whole day of travel.
It's not worth it for one day.
It's not worth it to come home for Saturday, Sunday, and then to turn around and come back on a Monday. So I was like, I'll just stay. So yeah, I'll get to see my sister. And Rob's coming out for the weekend. Yeah, so he's going to do a little mini long weekend and meet me out there, and hopefully the rain holds off a little bit and we might be able to do some hiking or something. We're not really sure, but yeah, so I've got and I completely forgot. My brain has been so fried because everything's been so crazy lately, but I messaged Kim this afternoon. I'm like, so I'm flying tomorrow. I will land at 10 p.m. your time. Like by the time I get to the hotel, it's going to be like 11 p.m. in Toronto. So that's way too late for you to record on a Monday night, and I will be exhausted. So I was like, I might be able to sort something out on Wednesday.
And I said, let's do today.
Like, let's do it. Let's do tonight.
So maybe next time I'll have something to talk about, hopefully.
Yeah, absolutely.
I've been thinking about it. I just got to do it.
Well, I mean, you almost did it. I just ruined it, so you can blame me. I can take it. I played HeroClix.
The usual.
I got to go to the store on Thursday night. So we played a 550 point team. One of the local players wanted to play 550 points because
is that like high?
Yeah, average you play like a normal game is 300 points. So sometimes we play 400 points. He wanted to play 550 because he wanted to play all of his D&D stuff. When he added it all up at top click, it was 550. So I played, I put a team together very last minute, and I played like Pog at 270 points. And then I played something else. Oh, Super Soar. Super Soar was 200 points. So that was 470 points. So then I played a 30 point something. I don't remember what it was now. And a 50 point something else. So that was my 550 points. So it was good. We played 3 rounds. It was fun. The week before that, we did Battle Royals. No, we played Strange Tales. That was we had to build a team out of the Strange Tales set, which is the most recent set that came out. So that was what we did over the last 2 weeks. And then also, Rob and I have been doing some Twitch streams. So last weekend, prior to this weekend, we played with the new Thundercats set that came out, the Thundercats Iconics. So it was the Thundercats versus Mumra, which is like the big villain. And so I played the Thundercats and Rob played Mumra. And then we also played the Hercules and Hydra Iconics, the Labors of Hercules, which is based on Greek or Roman mythology, one or the other. I think there's some debate over which mythology it is versus what it's supposed to be.
Based on which one is it?
The Labors of Hercules.
Isn't Hercules Greek?
There's also a Roman Hercules.
Oh, okay.
I think.
Like, what does it look more, Greeky or Roman?
Well, it looks Greeky to me, but there was some people saying that with some of the context on the cards, they thought it was more Roman mythology.
Yeah.
Anyway, I don't know enough about it to say one way or the other, but I played the Lunarian Hydra, which is this massive dragon dude that has 5 heads, and it's pretty cool because when he takes damage, he can remove a head instead of taking damage. And then when he heals, he can gain heads back. So it was really fun to play him. It's a really cool figure. So we did that 2 weekends ago. We did those live on Twitch, and then they're going to get cut up and put up on the YouTube later. This past weekend, we picked up the 2026 starter kits. There's one for Marvel and one for DC. Kim, you will be happy.
Why?
The DC set is very dynamically, like the sculpts are really dynamic, and there is a super cool flash. I will send you a picture. The Marvel set is based on X-Men, and in comparison, they look puny and lame.
Is there a Gambit?
Not in this one. It is Cyclops, Jean Grey,
the regulars,
Wolverine, and Bishop.
Bishop? That seems, I don't know.
And then in the DC starter, it's Batman, the Flash, Supergirl. I should know. I just played this today. And Green Lantern.
Interesting. Yeah. Interesting 4.
Yeah. I think they tried to mix it up a little bit because quite often, like with the DC one, they do the standard Trinity. So it's like Batman, Superman, Wonder Woman, and then they throw somebody else in.
Mm-hmm.
And then with Marvel, they do kind of the classics as well. So they did it a little bit differently this year. So yes, those were fun. We played twice this weekend. We played yesterday. We did a live game on Twitch. And again, that'll get cut up and put on YouTube. And then we also did a game today. So yesterday, Rob played the DC and I played the X-Men. And then today we swapped. So I played the DC and he played the X-Men. They have 2 dials, the starter kits. They have an advanced dial, which is the B dial, and a basic dial, which is an A dial. And I still think they should flip those just for alphabetical reasons. The advanced dial should be the A dial. The basic dial should be the B dial. Advanced, basic, A, B. But they go A for the learning dial and then B for the other one. What's cool about the new starter sets is that they used to have split dials. So sometimes they would start on a different click to get to the second dial. This time what they've done is they've kept the dials exactly the same and just given you different cards. So all the powers are the same, but the special powers and the traits are different on the advanced versus the basic. And the advanced dials are 75 points and the basic dials are 50 points. And that comes with like a scenario. We haven't done the scenario yet, but we're going to play some more with them. They're actually really good. I can see some of these figures having like competitive meta potential. So it was fun. We had some people come hang out with us on Twitch over at Dice Station Zebra over the past couple of weekends as we did these games. And that was really awesome.
Nice.
So, yeah. Then the other thing that we did was we started to play Mutant Crawl Classics.
Yes, we did. It's been a very long time because I'm working up my character. I'm feeling so like my sycamore tree.
Yep.
I'm feeling a bit like a little overwhelmed with him but we'll see.
You'll get there.
Yeah.
So
I don't feel chaotic yet. So
no, you're not doing chaotic things. Maybe you're not going to be chaotic with this Plantian.
I can't, like, I feel like I do nothing with him. I'll just go press buttons.
You'll get there. You just started.
Yeah, that's true.
So Mutant Crawl Classics is similar to Dungeon Crawl Classics, which is what we usually play on Friday nights online. But it is, as aforementioned in the title, based on mutants instead of fantasy. So the idea is that we're in the future. People have like mutated and aliens and type things are there. And there's the technology of the ancient ones, which is like the current technology or the technology of, sort of today or 20 years ago or whatever. But we don't know what it is because that knowledge has been lost. So it's the ancient ones. So anyway, so we got together. It was me, Kim, Dennis, Rob was our judge, and then Jonk from Jonk Lobster Twitch, who's a friend of ours, plays HeroClix, jumped in. And I think next time we're going to have his partner Bob join us. And I played 2 characters in that, and I didn't name them because Bob's going to pick one, and then I'm going to play the other one. So I played the cleric, and I also played not the cleric, they don't call it a cleric, the healer, and the rover, which is like a rogue or a thief. So Bob's going to pick one, and whichever one Bob doesn't pick, I will play the other. Moving forward into the future. And then I'll name them. But I didn't want to name one if it was going to become Bob's. So
yeah,
I can let Bob pick their own name.
I need a better picture for mine.
Yeah, once I know which one's going to be mine moving forward, I suspect it'll be the healer, but I'm not entirely certain. So Bob can choose whichever one they like, and I'm happy to do either. And then I will name them and come up with a personality and such. So I kept it kind of generic for the first game, but I did make 3 pages of notes. So, it's always a good night when you got 3 pages of notes.
At least someone takes notes.
I thought Jonk fit in pretty well with our group.
Yeah, he did. Yeah.
He was having a good time. He was making jokes, and
he's played before, right? Like,
he hasn't played Dungeon Crawl or Mutant Crawl. He played D&D.
Oh, okay.
But so he was the judge then. So he was telling us that during the pandemic, him and a bunch of his friends started playing D&D, and he was like the judge, the dungeon master.
Mm-hmm.
He hasn't really done a lot of playing. But he streams like regularly on Twitch, and he's in our Discord, which is how we got hooked up with him. And he does a lot of drawing streams, but he also does video game streams, and he has a podcast too, apparently. I can't remember what it's called right now. Sorry, Jonk, if you're listening. But I didn't know he had a podcast until Friday, so it's new to me. So, but yeah, it was good. It was good to have him jumped in, and Dennis seemed really interested in the Mutant Crawl as well.
Yeah, and I seem so quiet. Like I didn't know.
That's okay. You have, ups and downs, right? You have times. You'll get there. You picked your Plantian. Do you want to change your character? Like Rob would let you do that if you wanted to.
No, I'm fine. It's just that I don't know. I just don't feel like I'm not there yet. I don't know. Maybe because I haven't played this one in a while. It is
a little bit different.
Yeah, like it's like, what do I do? Like, you know what I mean? Like, I don't know what to do. Like, so
yeah,
we'll see.
Yeah, we'll get there. But it was the first one. I think we played for about 2 hours.
Mm-hmm.
And that was good. And then this week we're off because we'll be in Vancouver, and then we'll come back to it next week. So looking forward to that. But yeah, I still say like DCC, MCC are like the best RPGs. Big fan. Yeah,
because we're doing a DCC at Breakout Con, right?
Yes, at Breakout Con. We're gonna have lots of stuff to talk about in a couple of weeks.
And I'll be doing the Marvel one.
Yeah, we couldn't get into that, so we picked something else. I think are we doing a Shadow Dark?
Yeah, we are.
Yeah. So we're going to be doing a couple of things there at Breakout Con in a few weeks. So after that comes, we'll have lots. That's like in a month. So we'll have a lot of things to talk about there. Plus we have Board Game Day coming up.
The week before that.
Yes, absolutely.
Lots of stuff.
So lots of board gaming to talk about. So I guess that's what we're going to keep doing, is we're going to keep doing this type of chit chat.
Yeah.
pretty much. So, yeah. Anything else, Kim? I guess we should do the dice bag at some point.
No. No other board games other than some card games with Noah, but nothing like board gamey.
Okay. What kind of card games?
Like Uno. Go fish.
My niece and nephew brought Uno to dinner last night.
Oh, yeah.
They used it to try and build card houses.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. I'm like, I looked at my sister. I'm like, do they know how to play? And she looked at me and she like kind of shook her head and glared, like how would you think that they would know how to play? Anyway, they were just playing with the cards. So, but they were pretty good at dinner. So
you got to entertain them somehow.
Yeah, I don't know. They had a lot of toys. Like I said to my sister, like, that's a lot of toys. And she's like, it's just not worth the fight. And I'm like, when I took them to dinner, I wouldn't let them bring anything.
And they get really bored.
No, like last year, I think it was last year, I had them overnight because my sister and brother-in-law went to a wedding overnight, and Rob came over and we went to the same restaurant. We went to Il Fornello, and I was like, no toys. Sorry, you can't have any toys. I've got 2 children to chase down. I'm not chasing down all their toys. And they were fine. But last night we were at the restaurant for a lot longer. So, because we did the whole like appetizers, then mains thing. So it took a little longer. So it was good to keep them engaged. So, but they had Uno.
Nice.
Mm-hmm. Did a lot of drawing too, in like a notebook, and I don't know, there's something else happening. They like some doll that they were stucking the head of the doll in the butter pat and whatever. I was just like, yeah, this is why you don't bring toys to dinner. But whatever. I'm not their mom. I'm their aunt. So anyway, we got a comment on YouTube, Kim.
Mm-hmm.
From Darren. Haven't heard from Darren in a while. Hey, Darren. Darren says, any plans on coming over to the UK for the UK Games Expo at the end of May? Depending when you check the attendance, it battles for the 3rd and 4th spot with Origins for the largest gaming expo / convention. I think he means Gen Con, because Gen Con's the 2nd largest board game convention in the world and the largest in the US. Oh, I guess maybe he's comparing to Origins, because maybe Origins is the 3rd spot and or UK Games.
What's number 1?
Essenspiel in Europe. In Essen is where it is. Essenspiel's number 1, Gen Con's number 2, and then I guess he's saying Origins and UK Games Expo are fighting for 3rd or 4th. So no plans to be at the UK Games Expo this year, Darren? For me?
No.
Kim?
No.
I would like to go sometime. I did look at it potentially for this year, but it's just not going to be in the cards. So maybe next year. So then there was some chatter on the Discord. Collector Rob chimed in and said he was a year-round shorts wearer. I think this was in context of what you had said, Kim, about somebody wearing shorts outside last week when it was like temporarily almost warm.
Not really, but yes.
I mean, warmer than it has been.
Yeah.
He continues, but then the UK doesn't really have extremes in weather. It's usually between 0 and 25 Celsius. I'm like, yeah. I mean, it was probably around 0 when this guy was wearing shorts. But also, Collector Rob, I would assume you probably had like on a coat when you were wearing shorts when it's 0 degrees. Or when you left the house, maybe you put on pants. I don't know. You'd have to tell us. But it was a little cold for shorts. At least outside.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Here? Yes.
Yep. Then we got a direct message, I believe. That was Kim, right? From Andy?
From Andy, yeah.
Yeah, Andy sent us a message. He just played 2 solo games of Flamecraft. He said it's a really well-placed solo game. And it's insert curse word here, adorable. So I think that's effing he was probably looking for. Could have been it could have been something else. Could have been being. I don't know. Anyway, it does take some space, but it's a quick setup and easy to get into a rhythm. So Flamecraft is adorable. I'm looking at the picture, and I'm pretty sure I've played something similar to it, but not a solo version.
I didn't even know it was solo, so.
Mm-hmm. Kim had replied back and said, it is adorable, and I do own it. I didn't know it was solo. And then said, thanks for passing along the info. I really need to get on my solo gaming, which she was going to do tonight. What solo game were you going to play tonight, Kim?
So I was going to start Legacy of You, which is one that Jordo had played. A legacy game. And he said it was really, really good. I picked it up through a trade, so I was going to start that one.
Well, maybe you still can because it's still early.
Yeah, I might go to sleep. I don't know.
Go to bed.
Watch something. I don't know.
Yeah. So that was it. That was all we had for the dice bag.
Yeah. One from every single thing. Well, actually, no. 2 from one and 1 from the other.
2 from Discord and 1 from YouTube.
Yeah.
But different types of Discord. Some were direct messages. And some was in the Double and Dice podcast channel. So, yeah. So we will be back in 2 weeks, and I will be home, in theory, to record from again.
We hope.
Unless something changes between now and then. And yeah, so thanks for hanging out with us and listening to us talk about all the random things. And if you want to get in touch with us so that we have something to talk about on a future episode, you can reach out to us in all the usual places, which includes sending us an email to triple-d-podcast@dm-north.com. You can add us on Discord. Kim is at SuperK. I am at Jostitch, Joce Stitch. And we do accept friend requests if you want to create a group chat like Andy did. Or I might have done that on Andy's behalf, but either way, we accept friend requests for group chats. You can also send us messages in the DM North TV Discord channel. We have a Double and Dice podcast convo chat in there, like Collector Rob did. You can leave a message on our YouTube like Darren did. And you can also find us on all the socials at DM North TV. So until next time, you can watch Kim and Matt and friends play Zombicide
on Z North TV.
On Z TV, which is actually called DM North TV on twitch.tv/DM North TV. Or you can find the replay over at youtube.com/DM North TV. So until next time, on a double and Z Dice.